I am absolutely delighted to be here at the FICCI Global Young Leaders Summit. And at the outset, let me say that I wish I could stay longer, but I have an important meeting at 10:30. I have to reach Parliament. I wanted to speak to you off the stage after my address, but I have tried to utilize the time. I have come a little early and speak to some of you. Being here amongst the enthusiastic, energetic, innovative, and incredibly talented youngsters fill me with a great sense of excitement. Standing here amongst all of you today, I couldn't be more certain of India's bright and brilliant future fueled by the actions and aspirations of our youngsters. I must commend the efforts of Mr. Shashwat Goenka and the FICCI Young Leaders Forum for their commitment to India's growth, which is an amalgamation of cross-sectoral views, knowledge, and backgrounds. I'm told that this forum frequently engages with young and veteran stakeholders alike to host policy initiatives, conferences, and roundtables focused around the themes important to the youth and their empowerment, which is fantastic. Good job on creating a space where ideas and new trends can be discussed. That's the way forward. We are home to 1/6 of the humanity. India is diverse, democratic, digital, and demand-driven. Today, India is regarded as the land of spirituality, sports, software, sustainability, startups, and social entrepreneurship. There simply can't be more auspicious and exciting time in the history of the world to work on harnessing the power of the youth, which happens to be the topic of today's deliberation. India is making strides in science, sports, business, politics, creativity, environmental sustainability, innovation, and leveraging disruptive technology, even the face of the global macroeconomic uncertainties. Youth in India are increasingly finding local solutions to global socio-economic problems. No distance, difference, and boundary has stopped Indian youth from driving social change, spearheading startups, as well as steering Fortune 500 companies with elan. As stakeholders and builders of tomorrow, your youthful vigor, vitality, and vibrancy is unparalleled. As youngster, you will inherit the future you build. It is imperative for the world to pay heed to your words and provide a meaningful platform to channelize their emotions, energy, and actions. And I've seen during the Y20 deliberations across India, I was telling Her Excellency, Ambassador to India from Indonesia, that in India, Y20 platform has been used for people's participation. It is our honor and privilege to have the G20 presidency this year. And Prime Minister Modi has ensured that there are people's participation in large. And we have seen every platform has been used for a larger deliberation, discussion, and come to a point where we can come out with a good paper. For India's demographic dividend is poised to usher in an era of rapid social, economical, environmental, and technological innovation and advancement. Be it social media-led causes or billion-dollar startups, India's youth lead from the front. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Young people are equal stakeholders in the present. You are the builders of tomorrow for India and the world alike. Your role is today, here and now. So just look around you, from defense to digital, from skills to startups, talent to technology, toys to tourism, housing to healthcare, environment sustainability to innovation. There is incredible transformation and digitization happening across sectors for the world to experience and explore through your voices and views. Today, India is making headlines across the world. for being the world's fastest growing economy. In fact, in 2014, we were the fragile 5 economies, but in just 8 years, from fragile 5 economies to first 5 economies in the world, that is what has transpired. India ranks first in film production, and also India ranked first in the milk production. We are one of the largest producers of the millet in the world. 5 years back, India was the second largest importer of the mobile phones. In just 5 years, India has become the second largest manufacturer of the mobile phones. And when I have to talk about the youth power, I can say with a lot of pride that in just 8 years, India's youth has made India the world's third largest startup ecosystem with 77,000 startups and more than 100 unicorns. Thank you for your contribution. We are the first responder to the humanitarian crisis anywhere in the world. My young colleagues from Nepal are here. Welcome to India. I could still remember when Nepal was hit with earthquake, India was the first responder. And at that time, I was heading BCCI. I think I was at the secretary post or at the president post, but I was also the president of Himachal Cricket. I invited the Nepal team and hosted them for more than a month so that they could play the World Cup. And I'm glad Nepal team did extremely well during then also, and I hope they'll be doing better. So we have the largest, and as far as the first responder, I could say today, when Turkey and Syria was hit with the earthquake, India was the first to respond. हम मदद मांगने वाले नहीं, अब मदद पहुंचाने वाले बन गए हैं. And when I talk about the women and the women-led development, our Honorable Prime Minister in every sector has ensured that the women should lead from the front. We have a president who comes from a tribal area and is a woman. At the same time, we have the largest number of pilots in the world, female commercial pilots in the world. We have also the female pilots who are flying the jets today. No country produces as many films as we do in India. So in the end, with few thoughts and questions for you, young people must decide, will you lead or be led? How will your generation tackle the war of words on social media, the noise, the clutter that is disrupting our social media space? Will you solve the challenges faced by the lifestyle choices that have unleashed a war on your health? And Prime Minister Modi has rightly talked about mission life. And let us learn from that and make that our lifestyle or a part of our life. Will you be the generation that heals the world of its health problems or live in hope for cures? Will you encourage a sustainable lifestyle for the planet or be the generation that sits quietly watching the extinction of life around us? How fast will your generation respond to global emergencies? Will India continue to be the first responder under your leadership? Will you beat the repercussions of climate change and food scarcity on war footing? Because your time is now and the clock is ticking. I look forward to keeping the conversation going. Your views and suggestions on harnessing the power of our incredible youth are always welcome. Thank you once again for giving me the opportunity, and sorry for breaking the queue and speaking just before you, but I have to rush to the Parliament. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat. Thank you.